Christ is born. Christos rождается. Christ is born. When I was a young boy, my family celebrated a divided Christmas. It was a divided Christmas because at a young age my parents got divorced. So we celebrated with one part of our family the birth of Christ, and then with another part of our family the birth of Christ, and always were torn here and there, back and forth. In a way, it made part of the joy of Christmas a little sad. And maybe some of you have experienced that this year, being able to celebrate with some people but not with others. Some people whom you love, and maybe you hesitated to celebrate with other people whom you love. And so, this year, we want to overcome this division, or dispel this gloom. And so, what does our Lord Jesus Christ do? And what our Lord Jesus Christ does, I think he explains well in a parable that he tells. He tells a parable of a great supper. And by supper, he implies toward the end of the age, the end of the life of Israel. And what does he do? He invites people to come to this supper. And we know what they do. They make excuses. Now, the excuses they had 2,000 years ago might be different from the excuses they make today, but I assure you, people will keep making excuses. But what does our Lord do? He sends forth his messengers, his people. He sends them forth to the highways and byways, that his house will be full, that this supper will be celebrated in its fullness and its entirety. And this is also what we hear, and which we will read on the eve of Nativity, of the birth of Jesus Christ, how God takes a stone from a mountain that is uncut. That is, this stone is not cut from the mountain, but the Lord takes it from this mountain. And this stone is the one that destroys the idols, that is, all the teachings and beliefs and celebrations of idolatry, scatters them to the winds, and establishes his kingdom. And this stone becomes a great mountain which fills the entire earth. And so this year we want our joy at Nativity to fill the entire earth, because our Lord has come to set up a kingdom that has no end. And so this year, instead of gloom, instead of division, we rejoice with you, we celebrate the birth of Jesus with you, and proclaim, Christ is born. Christos rождается. Christ is born. So we wish all of you and all your friends a beautiful nativity, and those of you who may be celebrating Hanukkah, a wonderful Hanukkah feast, which talks about the renewing of the temple of God. And we rejoice with you at this time when the light comes into the darkness, and the darkness not only does not overcome it, but God triumphs over this darkness and fills all things with light. Peace be to you on the birth of the newborn Christ child. God bless you.